fly too much. And people they're weird in the clouds, man. People do the most clearly socially unacceptable stuff on planes. It's so weird. I was on a flight recently and there was a couple that had 2 aisle seats and they were holding hands across the aisle. Which, no, you cannot do that in a functioning democracy. What are you doing? It wasn't even a takeoff or landing. I'll give you a takeoff or landing. It gets a little spooky. I'll give you that. It was in the middle of the flight. I was like, what are you doing? There's commerce that needs to happen right now. The selfishness of this decision. I got so angry, I took one for the team. I went full Red Rover. I came on over. I did have my favorite thing happen recently on a flight. I was flying from where I'm from in Seattle to where I live in San Diego. All right, it's about a 2.5-hour flight. And the girl next to me got out a journal. And I was like, well, this has my full attention. And then she wrote at the top of the list, things to do before 40. And she underlined it. And I was like, thank you, Jesus. I cannot wait to see this list so that I can judge this person for their dreams and ambitions. I'm so excited to see this list. And the first thing that she wrote on there was to rescue a dog. And I was like, all right, that's a good one. The second thing that she wrote on the list was to live overseas. And I was like, oh my, that's, who's gonna watch the dog? You're a bad planner, you know? And the third one was to own a home by the ocean. I was like, you are ambitious, because you are currently in the middle seat of a Southwest flight. You're really trying to climb the ladder right now. You're trying to go from boarding group C to a home by the sea. Incredible, all right? And I was really rooting for her at that point. I wanted her to make it, and then she took out her phone to take a picture of the list, and the phone was an Android. I'm like, oh, you'll never make it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you're too far behind. I'm sorry. God doesn't hear the prayers of green bubbles. I'm sorry.